Okay, so today we'll discuss with the EM algorithm. So here in this EM algorithm, so it is nothing but an expectation maximization algorithm. So in this algorithm, initially a set of values of the parameters will going to be considered and the set of incomplete observed data is given to the system with the assumptions. So here we are going to given with the initial value of the parameter and as well as the incomplete data will be given. And next we're going to set with the expectation step. So expectation step in this method, we're going to first observe the data in order to estimate or in order to guess the value of the incomplete data. Whether if the data has been given, then we're going to maximize the data. If the data is not given, we're going to expect the value, right? So then how we're going to expect the value? We're going to do the estimation or we're going to do the estimation or the guess, basically to update the whatever the values which will be in the given. And next step is the maximization step, or we're also going to call it as an M step. And the step will use to complete the data generated in the expectation step. So whatever the data we have generated in the expectation step, so that data we have taken and we're going to do the maximization. And next step, at last, we're going to check with the value whether the given data, if it is yes, then we're going to repeat the second step and as well as the third step. That is nothing but the expectation step and as well as the maximization step. And next we'll see with an algorithm for the EM algorithm. So first, here in the first step, given the set of incomplete data, consider the set of static parameters. So first we need to give the incomplete data and need to set the parameters. So whatever the parameters which they have given, that we need to set the data. And again, one more thing is the expectation step. So in this expectation step, we're going to do the observe the variable data. So and we're going to do the expectation or we're going to do the guess the whatever the value or whatever the missing data that can be given in the value. And next we're going to see with the maximization step. So in this maximization step, complete the data generated after the expectation. So here, whatever the data we have generated by using this expectation step, so the data can be generated after the step 2. And again, we're going to update the value and we need to repeat the step 2 and as well as the step 3 convergency. So, and this we're going to see with the how the flow chart will going to look like. So first we're going to start with the value and whatever the data we have started here, so that can give the initialization of the value. So though value whatever we have initialized in here, so the first step we're going to do with the expectation. If the expectation is correct, then we're going to move with the maximization. So if the maximization, if it is a convergent data, then you need to start the execution of the EM algorithm. If it is no, then we need to enter the value. So that we need to test data. And next, we're going to see with the what are the advantages and disadvantages of the EM algorithm. It is always guaranteed that likelihood it will increases with the each iteration. It's going to increases with the each iteration. So here the E step, there is a expectation step and as well as the M step, there is a maximization step are often pretty easy for many of the problem. And one more advantages by using the EM algorithm that it will going to give the solution for the maximization step. So next we'll look into the what are the disadvantages of this algorithm. So it has low convergence. So the main disadvantage of using the CM algorithm, it is a slow convergence and it makes the convergence to the local optima only. Next, it requires both probabilistic forward and as well as the backward value. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of using the EM algorithm. That is a expectation maximization algorithm.